Welcome. Have you ever felt different after a lunar eclipse? Maybe you had a strange, vivid dream that felt too real, or an intense emotional moment that came out of nowhere. Perhaps you noticed odd coincidences, like thinking about someone right before they called, or even experienced something unexplainable that left you unsettled. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. For centuries, cultures around the world have believed that lunar eclipses are powerful cosmic events that can shift energy, stir emotions, and reveal hidden truths. What if I told you that a full moon eclipse might leave behind strange, almost otherworldly signals in your life? First, one of the most common and intriguing signs after a lunar eclipse is experiencing unusually intense dreams or nightmares. Have you ever woken up from a dream so vivid that you weren't sure if it was real? Many people report having incredibly detailed and even prophetic dreams following an eclipse. These dreams often carry deep emotions, cryptic symbols, or even glimpses of the future. Some people dream of someone they haven't thought about in years, only to reconnect with them soon after. Others see warnings in their dreams that later play out in real life. Why does this happen? Many ancient beliefs suggest that lunar eclipses shift energy and create a temporary doorway between the physical world and the unseen realms. Some spiritual traditions say that during an eclipse, messages from beyond become clearer and hidden truths come to light. This could explain why some people experience symbolic visions, hear mysterious voices, or dream of unfamiliar places that feel strangely familiar. It's as if the eclipse opens a gateway to deeper layers of consciousness, allowing us to tap into knowledge usually beyond our reach. But it doesn't stop at vivid dreams. Some people report experiencing sleep paralysis, waking up unable to move while sensing an eerie presence. Others have lucid dreams, where they become aware they're dreaming and can control what happens. Whether psychological or spiritual, the mind seems to unlock incredible visions and revelations during an eclipse. Some even describe dreams that feel like messages from another realm, guiding them or warning them about something in their waking life. If you notice powerful or unusual dreams after a lunar eclipse, pay attention. They might be trying to tell you something. Keep a dream journal by your bed and write down every detail you remember. You might start to notice patterns, hidden messages, or even connections between your dreams and real life. Sometimes the universe speaks to us through dreams, revealing truths that we may not consciously recognize. And if you listen closely, you might uncover something truly extraordinary. Second, another strange effect of a lunar eclipse is intense mood swings. You may feel overwhelmed with sadness or nostalgia one moment, and then suddenly feel euphoric or full of energy the next. Just like the moon controls the tides, some believe that lunar eclipses can stir our emotions, pulling them in different directions. Since our bodies are mostly water, some theories suggest that moon events, especially eclipses, can directly influence our emotional states, making us more sensitive, reactive, or introspective. But why do eclipses affect emotions so strongly? Many spiritual traditions see a lunar eclipse as a reset button for the universe, bringing buried emotions to the surface. Some believe that the eclipse's energy can trigger feelings we've been avoiding: anger, sadness, fear, or even unresolved grief. It's as if the universe is pushing these emotions forward so we can acknowledge them. Some people experience sudden memories, waves of anxiety, or strangely, a deep sense of peace, as if something inside them has shifted. People have reported feeling an overwhelming urge to reflect on past experiences, question their life choices, or seek closure for unresolved emotional wounds. Some even feel as if their emotions are being magnified, making every joy more exhilarating and every sorrow more profound. The eclipse may be acting as a cosmic mirror, forcing us to confront our deepest fears and desires. If you experience mood swings after an eclipse, Try to embrace them instead of fighting them. Ask yourself, what is my heart trying to tell me? Are there emotions I need to acknowledge? Writing in a journal, meditating, or simply allowing yourself to feel these emotions without judgment can help you navigate this energy shift. Sometimes the universe speaks through our emotions rather than through words. If you pay attention, you might discover something life-changing. Third, let's talk about something even stranger, technology acting out for no reason. Have you ever noticed that your phone starts glitching, your Wi-Fi disconnects randomly, or your smart devices malfunction at the worst moments? Some people report experiencing these unexplained tech issues during or after a full moon eclipse, as if an unseen force is interfering with electronics. Could there be a deeper reason behind these strange glitches? Some scientists suggest that lunar eclipses may slightly disrupt electronic communications due to shifts in electromagnetic energy. While the moon itself doesn't generate electromagnetic waves, its alignment with the sun and earth during an eclipse can influence solar radiation. Some experts speculate that these shifts may interfere with satellite signals, radio waves, and even Wi-Fi connections. But here's where things get even weirder. Beyond typical technical glitches, some people report unexplainable tech-related experiences. Some claim to receive mysterious text messages from unknown numbers, hear eerie whispers through their phone speaker, or watch as their devices turn on and off by themselves. Others say their TVs flicker ominously. Their voice assistants, like Siri or Alexa, respond when no one spoke to them, or their clocks randomly reset. Could these be mere coincidences, or is something trying to communicate? Lunar eclipses have long been linked to supernatural events and heightened spiritual activity. Some believe that these celestial occurrences make it easier for unseen forces to interact with our world. Paranormal investigators have often noted that spirits communicate using electromagnetic fields. Some even claim to hear mysterious voices in static interference, as if another realm is trying to break through. Some accounts go even further. There have been reports of people experiencing strange phenomena, such as seeing shadowy figures near electronic devices, feeling sudden chills when their gadgets malfunction, or even hearing distorted voices in their headphones. Some cultures believe that spirits or otherworldly beings take advantage of these energy shifts to make contact, using technology as a bridge between dimensions. So if your devices start acting strangely around an eclipse, don't dismiss it too quickly. Sure, some issues have logical explanations, but others might be harder to explain. Could an eclipse be amplifying cosmic energy? Could it be a message from something beyond? If you ever receive an unusual call from an unknown number or hear a whisper from your speakers, listen closely. It might not be just a random glitch. It might be a sign waiting to be understood. Fourth, have you ever woken up after a lunar eclipse with an unshakable feeling that it's time to move on? As if something deep within you has shifted, urging you to release old burdens, walk away from toxic relationships, or finally break free from limiting habits? If so, you're not imagining things. Lunar eclipses are often seen as cosmic reset buttons, moments when the universe intervenes, gently or with great force, to push us toward transformation. It's as if an invisible force whispers, "It's time to let go." These celestial events have long been associated with bringing hidden emotions to the surface, exposing unhealthy dynamics, and shaking up routines that no longer serve us. The energy shift can be profound. Suddenly, cracks in a relationship become impossible to ignore. A job that once seemed practical now feels unbearable. That bad habit you've struggled with. Suddenly, you feel ready to release it. While these realizations can be unsettling, they are ultimately gifts, opportunities for healing, renewal, and personal growth. Letting go isn't just about releasing people or habits. It also involves emotional and spiritual cleansing. During an eclipse, you might find yourself revisiting old wounds, past mistakes, or painful memories. But this isn't about dwelling on the past. It's about finally making peace with it. Some experience a sudden urge to forgive someone they once resented. Others feel compelled to get rid of objects tied to painful experiences. The eclipse acts as an energetic reset, clearing the way for new possibilities. Change is rarely easy. Saying goodbye to what is familiar, even if it is unhealthy, can feel daunting. Yet, when the universe removes something from your life, it is often to make space for something better. Resisting these shifts can leave you feeling stuck, weighed down by emotions you can't quite define. But if you embrace the energy of change, you'll discover that releasing the past opens doors to unexpected opportunities and personal breakthroughs. If you feel an overwhelming urge to move on, change paths, or start anew after a lunar eclipse, trust that instinct. It's not just a passing thought, it's your intuition aligning with the cosmic flow, guiding you toward your next chapter. Surrender to the transformation, step into the unknown, and trust that when you choose to move forward, life has a way of surprising you with something extraordinary. Fifth, have you ever felt physically drained, restless, or even unwell after a lunar eclipse? Maybe you had trouble sleeping, tossing and turning all night, or woke up feeling exhausted despite getting a full night's rest. Some people report experiencing headaches, dizziness, or an unexplained sense of fatigue in the days following an eclipse. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many believe that the powerful energy shifts wrought on by a lunar eclipse can affect the body, creating sensations that seem mysterious but are deeply connected to cosmic forces. Why does this happen? Some spiritual traditions suggest that eclipses act as energetic upgrades, recalibrating our personal energy fields to align with new cosmic frequencies. This shift in vibration can cause temporary discomfort as our bodies adjust. Just as the moon influences the ocean tides, subtle gravitational and electromagnetic fluctuations in the environment may also impact our biological rhythms. A full lunar eclipse amplifies the moon's usual effects, intensifying emotions, sleep patterns, and even menstrual cycles, leading to a temporary sense of imbalance. Common physical symptoms reported during and after an eclipse include headaches, a persistent pressure in the forehead or temples, sometimes associated with increased intuitive awareness or heightened mental activity. Dizziness or lightheadedness, a sensation of instability or momentary vertigo as your body adjusts to the energetic shifts. Fatigue or restlessness, feeling either overly tired or unable to sleep properly, even after a full night's rest. Muscle tension or discomfort, aches in the shoulders, neck or joints that feel like an emotional or energetic weight. While these symptoms may not always have a physiological explanation, they tend to coincide with significant lunar events. Some refer to them as ascension symptoms, suggesting that the body reacts to spiritual growth and energetic shifts, much like it would to any major transformation. If you experience any of these effects, listen to your body. Avoid overstimulation, get plenty of rest, and stay hydrated to help your system process the changes. Practices like meditation, grounding exercises, or simply spending time in nature can help you regain balance. Remember, these sensations are temporary and often signal that you are undergoing a personal shift, one that can lead to greater awareness and growth. Rather than resisting these changes, embrace them and allow yourself to adapt to the new energy surrounding you. 6. Have you ever had a strong gut feeling about something, only to have it confirmed soon after? Perhaps you were thinking about an old friend when they unexpectedly reached out. After a lunar eclipse, you may notice an increase in these strange coincidences, almost as if your intuition has become more powerful. Many people report feeling more in tune with their inner wisdom following an eclipse. The universe seems to speak more clearly, revealing subtle messages and synchronicities. This heightened awareness might manifest in various ways. Seeing repeating numbers, patterns like 1111, 222, or 444 appearing on clocks, receipts, or license plates. Many interpret these as angel numbers, signs from the universe, or messages from spirit guides. Experiencing premonitions. You may suddenly know who is about to call, sense how a situation will unfold, or have a strong feeling that something significant is coming. Noticing synchronicities. You hear the same phrase repeatedly, run into someone you were just thinking about, or see meaningful symbols appear multiple times. Why does this happen? Many spiritual traditions believe that lunar eclipses open energetic gateways between the physical and spiritual realms, making us more receptive to divine guidance. During this time, insights, dreams, and intuitive revelations may come more easily, as if the boundaries between the seen and unseen worlds are temporarily blurred. Mystics and astrologers often view eclipses as ideal moments for reflection, divination, and receiving spiritual messages. On a psychological level, some researchers suggest that these intuitive flashes result from subconscious pattern recognition. Our brains process enormous amounts of information without us being fully aware of it. During emotionally charged times, such as an eclipse, our sensitivity to subtle cues may increase, making it easier to detect patterns and anticipate events. 7th, have you ever received shocking news, uncovered a long-hidden truth, or experienced a major revelation following a lunar eclipse? If so, you're not alone. Many believe that eclipses have a way of bringing secrets to light, exposing what was previously hidden, and triggering profound life changes. Sometimes this means reconnecting with someone from the past, a long-lost friend, an ex-partner, or a distant family member. These encounters can bring long-awaited closure or open the door to new beginnings. Other times, eclipses reveal surprising truths, perhaps a long-kept family secret, a realization about yourself that shifts your entire perspective, or clarity on a situation that had once been confusing.